Exact same setup, nothing changing. I mean, I'm so used to being behind my setup, you know. So when I did the rock project, when Billikus we started, I mean, I thought of it kind of like, man, it would be great to kind of like change it up a little bit. But then I'm like, well, this is what I'm used to playing, you know.
You've been playing double kick drums for
forever,
30 years,
forever, right?
So
right. And
switching to double pedal is not going to work.
No, it's not going to work. Or even taking out the, you know, I play with the two middle, you know, the two toms, and then my one tom to the right of me. You know, I play a little bit of kind of unorthodox in that sense. And I always thought, well, it'd be great to just go down to say two toms and a floor tom and eliminate that 14 where it is. But I'm going, I can't, because that's just the way I play.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'd be comfortable, you know, doing it any other way. So as much as an umbilicus where, you know, I could probably play on a, you know, it'd be nice to play on a, say, a 4 or 5 piece kit, you know, like that, and scale it down, or even Heaven's Gate, because, you know, all the bands we're playing with, right, you know, they're all playing these 4 pieces, and you know, and I show up with my double bass, you know, Cannibal kit, and, you know, it's like
with a little Cannibal Corpse name tag, just in case anyone forgets.
Right. So it's been fun, man. I mean, you know, if it gets a little bit bigger, then I mean, have to figure something out, because it gets a little tough.
I'm about to go to on Tuesday. I go to Australia. My drum tech can't come.
Oh man, that's tough.
And
right?
it's like fly-ins,
right,
and then figure out the backline gear.
Yeah.
And I'm dreading it.
That's tough, man. I don't blame you.
We just got the most amount of stuff. It takes. This is one of the things that I loved about this. Sort of started as a drum podcast, but now it's like it's just musicians,
right?
But like, one of the reasons I can get on with, I think I can get on with every drummer on earth, is because there's a humility. Admittedly, I probably lost mine by now, but like, there's a humility needed to be the guy who loads in first, who loads out last, who has the most gear, who carries the most stuff, that just lends itself to like like-minded people.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
But having said that, I can't live without a drum team.
Oh, I know. No, I'm so used to it. You know, I mean, we're fortunate to have that, you know, in our career, and for Cannibal. I mean, it's been.
Was it? Did you get a drum tech early on?
I think we've always had somebody since day one, for the most part, you know, which is, we were very lucky in that way. Like how we were saying, to do our very first tour in Europe and run a bus, I mean, for that matter, that's just, you know, unheard of, so to say, maybe. Or even in the States, we only did 1 tour in a van, our very first U.S. tour. And after that, we moved up, to at least an RV, and then after that, we had a bus. So we kind of moved up the ladder fairly quick. And then we've always had a minimal crew, you know. So I think maybe a tour in the beginning, I might have been a little more hands-on setting up, and I got, you know, which was no big deal, especially when you're younger and, you know, you're new and you don't, you know, not caring too much about it. But it was short-lived, and soon enough, right, we're always having some sort of a crew here to be able to help us out. So, and then here we are 35 years later. Of course, I have a drum tech, and he goes wherever I go, and I got a great guy, and man, amazing.
You want to shout him out? Who is he?
Oh, Chris Kirk. Chris Kirk, amazing drum tech.
Is he Florida as well?
No, he's a Texan. He's from Austin, Texas. And he's been working with us now maybe 5, 6, 7 years, maybe 6. I can't even remember.
Did you steal him off someone else?
No, we got lucky. I mean, I know he was doing a King's X, actually.
Oh, cool.
You know, he does them, and then he does some other work, but I think he was done like a Nile. He did Nile maybe for a tour. George, he worked for George.
The man can set up a lot of drums.
Yeah, he's a great tech. So I think when we were in that transitional period of needing a tech, all right, you know, you get your names, you know, you find who's available, who can, you know, all right, well, hey, let's try this guy. He's got a decent resume and all this, and then you know, he fits right in. I mean, amazing. I love him, man. I love having him, and he does such a great job for me and the band in general. You know, because we have such a small crew, he ends up helping out, you know, in the guitar department, if you know, changeovers and things like, you know. So we have
a good like dog's body, like helping.
Yes. So
the dream.
Yeah,
perfect people.
Yeah, man, amazing. No, we got a great crew. We really do got a great crew. So we're fortunate for that. Yeah.